Okay, I've made it down the waterfall. Now I can follow up on this viewer tip. Or actually these viewer tips, as there's two things which have been pointed out to me in the Blighttown swamp that I somehow missed. I do have another agenda here. I want to try out this halberd, because it looks cool. I can only use it two-handed though. Don't have enough strength yet to use a shield with it, which is a little bit of a problem, as I over-rely on shields. Well, it certainly kills people. So the first attack is a... Does it have an attack sequence or something? Oh, that's weird. If you attack twice rapidly... certainly got plenty of range. Yeah, so if you attack twice rapidly, if you attack in sequence, you get overhead attack, side attack. And actually its sequence is slower than its single attack, so I can do this. Then fairly soon again I can do that. But if I go into a long drawn out set of attacks, it slows, so I kind of want to remember to basically not attack very often with this. Now let's try out the R2. I think it's a bit faster than the Black Knight sword heavy attack. That's good. I didn't like how slow the heavy attack was on the sword. Big jump thing. Where does Tarquin actually go when he does that? Forwards, I guess. And that was just a standard jump attack. Pretty similar to all the other jump attacks. How about push? Yeah, that works. Yeah! Get off me, get off me! Get off! Fuck! I quite like this. Let's try a spinning attack. Oh, it doesn't spin. So I guess that's the one thing I don't like about it. I don't have a big, wide slashing attack. It's only the overhead chops that I can basically use easily. Very long range and powerful overhead chop though. It's quite fast. I thought that was where the NPC I missed was over there, but I'll just make the area safe by fighting a couple of dudes. Ow! Okay, let me just switch to a shield here. As rocks are considerably less dangerous when I'm using a shield. They're still dangerous. Yeah, you gotta remember not to disrespect any kind of enemy in Dark Souls, or one of them will just kill you. Now, the other thing that bugs me here, my lighting. Something is wrong with it. Everything looks even darker than I would have expected for Blighttown. I don't know if this is coming through in the recording or not, but there's definitely something wrong. So if I'm safe for a moment here... Okay, my gamma problem is both solved and resolved. I was running Flux, or Flux, or however it's meant to be pronounced. A very useful tool. It dims your screen in accordance with the sun outside. Helps you sleep if you use computers too much. And this must be the person who I completely missed before. I recognize that gold-trimmed gear.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izalith.
What?
I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Solomon?
Yes, I definitely seek pyromancy.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
Give what up? Souls, I'm guessing. It'll be souls. Cool. So Quelana of Islith. So that is not the name of the witch then, but this must be another one of her daughters. Why is she sitting here in Blighttown? Has she been sitting there invisible for thousands of years? Why would she even be invisible? Cool. Many new pyromancies. I will buy these. And what happens here? I will buy this also. Yeah, let's get some right now. I'd like a fire orb. Just making sure my health isn't getting too low. I would like some combustion, yes. And a great fireball sounds pretty good. Although I've got a chaos fireball. I might hold off on the great fireball. Actually, I think I already had a combustion. I think I just bought a second one. Oops. Fire whip. Undead rapport. What a lot of cool spells. I'll have to check those all out. You might ask, why am I buying all these sort of sight unseen and like without knowing what they actually do? Well, it's because I want every spell. Every single one. I want to cast them. Quelana of Islith, why are you here?
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the master pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
I've heard of Salaman. Laurentius described him as the originator of pyromancy. That raises some very interesting questions. I thought the Age of Fire was longer. But if Salaman and the pyromancy of the Great Swamp were only 200 years ago, I might need to modify my opinions of the Age of Lordran.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Again. Now, is she talking about Salaman there, or about the fact that two of her sisters are spiders?
Pyromancy, but I would hate. Pyromancy is the but I would hate.
Well, that's cool.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Fair enough. Yep, you're being fairly generous, I think, to teach me things for only extremely large prices. This is a strange place to hang out, though. Well, I'll be back. See you, Quelana. Now, there is another part of the swamp, which I know I have not fully explored. Well, I don't know I haven't, but a hypothetical viewer mentioned that, I like this whole bird, I'm going to try it out some more. Hypothetical viewer mentioned that I had seen a message, illusory wall or something, which led me to find a treasure chest, but in fact the message was badly placed, and there might be something more to it. Did that mosquito just block my halberd attack? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh shit. I was using it one-handed. I don't even know what his one-handed moveset is like, actually. Okay, switching back. That'll do. Now, that was an interesting loading screen, as it mentioned Vilka's sword. It went a little too fast for me to read the whole thing, but it mentioned the partner. It said Oswald was able to wield this magic sword because he is no ordinary human. So what is he? Apart from being really weird and holding out his arms all of the time. Who knows? If I hadn't just spent 30,000 souls on pyromancies, I would have had some to buy up my strength. And with the strength I would have been closer to being able to use a big halberd, but I can't yet. And while I was at that bonfire just now, I forgot to also equip the new pyromancies, so I won't be trying those out either. But what I will be doing, making this trip additionally worthwhile, there's a tree branch thing. Let's do attack fast. Have I missed it? I think I've gone the wrong way here. Swamp sure is dingy. That's how I was able to go for a couple of minutes not noticing that my gamma was wrong. It always looks like this. Though if you look up out of it, the sky is perfectly nice up there. It's just Blight Town. This tree then. There we go. There was a message here saying hidden path ahead, like right here. Could this be that same one? No, this is a much more helpful message. Illusory wall ahead. The last one said hidden path, and I thought it was referring to the fact that you couldn't really see there was a path here. And there is a path here, and I picked up a plank shield. But no, this is referring to an actual wall. Cool. That was pretty illusory. Pillage. Nice. Okay, what I want is to stop being poisoned. Oh my god. So what is this place? It's like a tree, but with a cave in it. That's interesting because I saw in hell the roots of some giant tree. I say hell, I'm of course talking about the demon ruins. I wonder, can you set huge trees on fire? Yes, you can. Good to know. I'm glad that happened.